We're waiting for the joke. We're just gonna sit here, waiting for the joke.
So, Kayla, how much do you know about the next version of Fantastic Contraption?
There's another version of Fantastic Contraption coming out?
There is!
Really?
Yes.
So let's review kind of where we've been with Fantastic Contraption now. So there was the original launch, right? That was back in, was it May? April? May?
Yes.
One of those. Great. Back with when the Vive launched. That was 1.0.
Yes, yes. The same day as the Vive launch.
Same day as the Vive launch.
Yes.
Great. And then there was a streamers update, right? Like a
the
social
update.
The social update, yes. Yeah. And that one added like Twitch chat functionality. It kind of allowed you to share out your experiences playing Fantastic Contraption, correct?
Yeah, so it had Twitch chat integration, Twitter integration, GIF recording and sharing over Twitter.
Wow.
The director mode, which adds the iBug that you can position wherever you want to show on the companion monitor where you are.
Yeah.
And then all the streaming options with the green screen or without the green screen, and all that stuff.
And how much did that DLC pack cost?
Actually, it's funny you should ask because it was free.
What? Really?
Yes,
free?
all that value for free.
That is some pretty crazy value there. So happy Halloween, everybody.
Yes, happy Halloween. We've even got a little pumpkin thing with a little flickering candle in it.
We'll never forget today's date of this video because it's Halloween. So I was flying in today, and it was odd because a lot of the staff at YVR Airport were dressed in costume. So So not only was the airport unpleasant, but now you also weren't able to laugh or comment on the bad costuming.
Doesn't it suck when there's like that one TSA agent that's dressed like a bomb? And you can't say anything.
That's right. Because if the TSA agent dresses up like a bomb like that, you cannot acknowledge the bomb.
Yep.
You cannot speak about the bomb being there.
You just have to go to the nearest airport phone and dial 911.
Correct.
Yes.
And report.
Especially if he's unattended.
That's right. Yeah. Don't let him near your bag because he might just hop in your bag and then you're liable for that.
Yep.
It's just disaster.
Okay, so the social update was in July 20th. August 20th is actually 1 month later, is when we did our price drop.
From free to like, what'd you give money to people?
Well, the thing is if you bought an HTC Vive, you got a copy of Fantastic Contraption for free.
Yes.
But if you bought your Vive used or on a secondary market or something like that, you wouldn't get a free copy.
Right.
So the game was still for sale to some people. It was priced at $40, which was not the most expensive title on the Vive, but it was up there. And on August 20th, we reduced the price to $30 to be more in line with the people's expectations.
So let me get this straight. So you start the game off giving the $40 game away for free.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Now you're giving the DLC away for free.
Yep.
Then you also lower the price on the game.
Yep. Yeah, you're good.
Mr. Generous over here.
Yeah.
We're getting into the Christmas spirit. The Christmas spirit. The Christmas spirit.
Christmas.
Yeah. Well, my mug here is snowman themed, so clearly I'm getting into the Christmas spirit here.
Yes. I've got a cardinal.
Yeah.
On display.
We are skipping right past the fall and going into Winter Wonderland. I really hope you edit the shit out of this whole video.
So we got a new patch.
New patch. So this is like a DLC version 2.0.
Yeah. Well, I always judge patches by the delta of the patch number. So at launch we were 1.0. The social update was 1.1. The new patch is 1.5. That would indicate that the DLC is 5 times more exciting than the original DLC. So we're calling this patch the KAIJU update.
No, is it really?
Yes.
The KAIJU update?
KAIJU update!
Alright.
And can you guess why it's called the KAIJU update?
Because it's a monster of a release?
That it is. That it is, but that is not why we call it that. It's called the KAIJU update because, as you can see in the current footage...
Wow, it's amazing.
We're making an update where the biggest new feature in this new update is the ability to play in non-room scale environments. So we've given you the ability to scale the play area to be so small that you could sit down and fit the whole thing on your lap.
Okay.
All the way up to room scale and anything in between.
Right.
The game fully fits with all that. But if you can imagine, you have the island in front of you nice and small. You're towering over it like a giant monster towers over Tokyo. With Neko the cat just like little itty bitty bug sized running around trying to chase after it. Yes.
Cool. That footage looked pretty amazing.
Yeah, didn't it?
I'm pretty stoked. So do you want to like run me through some of the features that are on there? I mean, there was a lot of footage there to digest. I didn't really get to see all of it.
Yes. So that's just the first main feature. So being able to play seated is important for Fantastic Contraption because not everyone has room scale space. Not everyone even has standing scale space. It's true. And we found that a lot of our customers, especially outside of North America, have smaller living rooms, and some people have bought the game and weren't able to play it because their living rooms weren't big enough. And our game didn't support anything smaller in size. So we've added just 2 poles, and you can grab the poles and you can stretch them or shrink them to resize the island and its height and its position anywhere you want in the game world, and it's pretty awesome. Not only does this update allow anyone to play, it also makes the game compatible with any VR hardware as long as it has 6 degrees of freedom on the headset and tracked hands. So in theory, the game could work with all the headsets that are out there.
Basically, all you need is 6 off head, 6 off hands. The tracking space can be a lot smaller.
Yes.
Than what you're used to on a Vive.
Yes.
Full room scale setup. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting.
So really what this update is it's the accessibility update. Is it allows the game to be usable by more people on more different types of devices. And you're not turning people away if they have small condos.
Yep, exactly.
I mean, what Vancouver condos are like.
Vancouver condos are quite pricey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You pay per square foot.
It's true.
You've probably made the cost of the game like a fraction of what it was before.
Well, it's a good thing we reduced the price of the game by 25% to help everyone living in Vancouver and other expensive real estate markets.
You have your $1 million mortgage.
Yeah.
But now you can afford it a little bit better because Fantastic Contraption is priced more competitively.
So the KAIJU update is not just a scaling update. That's the biggest feature and the most exciting feature. Next big feature is if you've been in the helmet world and you've been looking at people's contraptions, you may have noticed it's
what I do on a daily basis.
I mean, you wake up every day and see what's new, right? That was the default sorting, was just
I go to sleep in VR so I can actually wake up.
Yeah. Who doesn't? You don't have to state the obvious here. Like,
you sleep with your Vive headset.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
So you look at the save table and you see everybody else's solutions for the level you're currently on.
Right.
And you can get inspiration that way, and it's neat. But by default, it was sorted by whatever's newest.
Right.
Which isn't the best sorting mechanism, but we didn't really have an upvote or a ranking system of any kind. Or did we? No, we didn't, but we do now.
Oh! Well, that's fantastic.
You can now actually, you can pick up a contraption and smooch it.
Right. And
that is the equivalent of a +1 thumbs up vote.
That's really cool.
And we now bubble up the favorites to the top.
That's great.
Okay, more things. We've added more avatars for the player.
More avatars?
More avatars.
How many? Okay, well, let's go through the avatars that you had. What are the avatars you launched with?
We launched with the sheep.
Yeah. My favorite.
And then in patch 1.1, we added 4 or 5 more.
Okay.
We added, for the social update, we added the frog, the unicorn, the wolf.
Okay.
But now we have, I think, over a dozen now.
Over a dozen?
Over a dozen.
And these don't like cost extra. Like you don't have to like unlock them or like pay like 99 cents to get a new avatar.
No, we found after a lot of like focus groups that players were concerned about the price of the headset already being high enough that we didn't want to load people down with like
that's fair
extra avatar purchases,
really
especially
fair.
Considering that we've also added hats.
What I want you to do is edit this in to have like just this effect of my head exploding.
I don't think I have After Effects installed.
Boom. Just call
Maybe
it Kurt.
can MS Paint it.
Kurt, can we just make
Kurt, help.
Kayla's head explode on camera right here?
Yeah.
Hats. Oh, that's pretty amazing.
Hats.
There's been a few games that have used hats before. Team Fortress 2 had a good hat system.
But how's this for a value judgment? We have over a dozen avatars and over a dozen hats that can be used on any avatar. So the combinations...
Avatar.
So if you multiply those two together, the potential combinations are incredibly big.
So let's do the math on that. Because we all like watching you completely fail at... Are you like emailing somebody now to get... so
I'm emailing Kurt. I'm saying, Kurt Gartner.
He's given up on calculator to calculate something. So he's now emailing somebody. He's phoning a friend in order to get the answer. He wants to know.
Thankfully, this is not live.
How many hats there are.
Wait, there's no power button?
It's just going to seamlessly get cut into your answer here. Like, you're just going to miss this whole ramble that I have going right here. Just immediately you're going to be like...
479 million combinations you can put in the game now.
479 million combinations.
479 million, and that's if there was only 12 of each. There could be more.
Great.
It's incredible. So how much would you expect to pay for 479 million combinations of hats and avatars in a video game today?
Less than my mortgage.
And in fact, you're right, it's zero.
Wow!
We're
that
giving
is less
away
than my mortgage.
For free again. Not only is the new avatars and hats, which display in the third-person avatar view of the game, now people in Twitch chat can vote on what avatar and hat they want to see you appear as.
That's really smart.
Using Twitch commands and Twitch voting, and there's a bunch of moderator tools we have in there as well. So now the Twitch community can actually participate in the gameplay somewhat. Via hats and avatars.
It's great. That's really amazing.
Isn't it? Isn't it?
It is. Oh, his sticky notes are done.
All right, so 2 more features for the hardcore.
2 more.
The hardcore. They do this.
Yeah.
The hardcore do. So, Fantastic Contraption 1.5 is shipping with English and Japanese support, but we're opening up to the modding community the ability for anyone via the Steam Workshop to create their own language files and have anyone download them.
Zuta lore, that is amazing.
So, it's just we and Kanad.
Je suis une bicyclette.
Ooh. I agree. So the neat thing about this, the thing I'm excited to do personally, I'm going to make a Canadian language file.
Yes.
And I'm going to make a pirate language file.
Perfect.
Other modding, speaking of modding. We have another feature to do with modding. The ability to skin Neko any way you want.
Neko's the cat, right?
Neko is the cat.
Right. And Neko, for our viewers at home, Neko is the Japanese word for cat.
It is.
So as you can see, even though it didn't ship with Japanese support at launch, there was Japanese support hidden in the game, hoping that you would learn.
Not full support, just for the word cat.
Just for the word cat. So Neko the cat is actually Cat the cat.
Yep.
In Japan.
Well, they say Cat the Neko, I think. But yes, now anyone can create a new skin for Neko the cat. So you could put, colors and patterns and things like that. And we hope maybe one day in the future we'll have, 3D modeling support so you can make any kind of companion you want. Yeah. But I want to reiterate that the giant scale kaiju thing is pretty fantastic and amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. That sounds, based on the footage, it looks amazing. I can't wait to really get in there and
give it a try.
Give it a go.
Yep.
So this is Fantastic Contraption 1.5, DLC Pack 2. Shipping when?
It's out today.
Out today!
For free.
So go to your Steam clients or whatever you kids are using to download Fantastic Contraption games these days and click that update button.
Yes.
And you too can be shrinking and growing yourself, wearing different hats, trying out different avatars,
using different languages,
modding the cat,
Yep.
or neko, as we say in Japan. I want to stop this video right now so I can go and give it a try.
But Kayla, you've already tried it.
You're right.
Okay,
Do you think you have anything good out of that?